Hello and welcome to today's episode. Last we left off, we got thoroughly clapped against Premier League opposition before coming back and earning a win, I believe, against the Hungerford away. Since we last left off, we've been mostly doing the winning thing. We had a weird match against Taunton where we had an injury that just took us out of the game. We weren't able to scrounge anything up, in the last minute winner just broke us. Since then, we've been destroying teams. Haven't conceded a single goal since that game, all month, entire month of February, really. As it stands, though, we are 5 points clear at the top of the league. Ebbsfleet have fallen beneath us. They've been playing some of this competition around that have been jumping forward from them, so they are no longer our only automatic promotion rival. But a win here would go far in securing us automatic promotion because these are one of the key opponents we'll be facing. After that, we'll be playing at home against Slough, who we should thoroughly dumpster on. Shouldn't really have to worry about that. The team, as it stands today, is our normal crew. However, Stanley is out. He got suspended for 3 games because of a really nothing tackle. Really pissed me off. Out for this game that really matters. So, we have a back four of Moore, Richardson, Alucard, and Jackson. Paul, Isaac, and Moram Billum. Midfield, Smith, Jeffers, and Asante up front. And of course, French, as always, in goal. This is the team, barring Jackson, of course, that's just been winning games. So why rock the boat? Struggle to see out the entirety of the match, that's okay. But someone on the bench who can replace you. Just had someone come in for trial that would be incredible. We're trying to make money appear to get him on the team. Fortunately, none of the players want to piss off. Even though I've been telling them all season to piss off. For whatever reason, they're not willing to accept the money. I assume it's a pretty crappy salary is what they're being offered. I really wish they'd just leave our team. I'd be fine going away with today with the draw. I'd very much, though, like a victory. Considering we're missing one of our key players connecting the in the attack, we may be in trouble. We're currently rocking the third choice jerseys. Once again, I need to improve these. I dislike the blue and red and just how it's laid out. Send it off to the right wing now with Asante. Asante is able to beat out his man, and he, wow, rockets it at the goal. He's been doing that recently. Getting near the goal and just absolutely clattering it forward. So fast that the goalkeeper can barely see what's going on. We can see this one once again. He comes forward, launches it straight at the goalkeeper, just lunges forward going, huh? Not being aware at all what is going on. Sante has also just been on a tear, doing everything everywhere. And the best player, I think, in the entire... Well, I do think he is the best player in the division. Injury may keep him away from the award for Player of the Year, but that remains to be seen. Still got plenty of the... Ooh, French almost got caught out there. But that remains to be seen whether the injury will be a big enough deal to keep him from getting the award when he's been amazing entire season. Very happy with how we've been doing thus far in the game. As such, I would like a second point to secure this victory here. Hopefully they do not go off and score one on us. They're going to do something there. Highlight, are we going to make something? Jeffers tries to head the ball. Does end up in our possession after falling around the midfield. Smith gives it away there. Sends it back to Moore. Moore is going to shoot and score. Tafari Moore, second goal of the season. I feel like he scored more. I feel like he's had a number of them disallowed, maybe. Moore, he just sees an area where you can go straight through. Unexpected, but he got a perfect curvature on that, right in the top corner. It ended up being a very powerful goal. And now we continue to just simply pass time. But he's performing well. We're 2-0 up in this game. We are well clear, I believe, on top of the league table. Conte, Jackson, and he's still a youngster. If we're looking at automatic promotion next year, I do have a number of loan players in particular midfield. Our midfield is one of the key areas we're looking to strengthen. Very close, Jackson. Very close. And also our center backs. If we're able to keep both wings, I would like to, though they currently aren't willing to discuss with me. So that remains to be seen whether that is a possibility or not. They may be willing to join me if we get or if we do get promoted up the next league. Barring that, we'll see what happens. Yes, we are now 7 points clear at the top of the league. We don't have a game against Oxford City, I believe, for the rest of the season. But we do have a match against other teams around. We're going to bring you off for Broker. Bring Jackson off. Bring off. Which of the strikers? We'll switch off Smith, Colbert. Who else is shattered more? We can switch off from McLean. Wow, since we brought McLean on. Probably because the guys swapping on for is not really bad. Braintree is another one in around us. Looks like another solid victory. Escalate down to the next lower. Ooh, you're going to score again? No, he is not. Oh, got a second chance at it, but wasn't able to convert on it. And looks like this match is almost over. The one thing we do have is XG. When we've been beating teams, we've been beating them badly. We've been losing, I think, most games. Maybe 2 games we've lost by more than a point. Most all of our victories are narrow things because we're playing a defensive brand of football. We want to make sure we're not conceding very much. I do think, considering all I've played in the on stream, I do like this 4-3-3 because first off, it's relatively easy to find good players for it. You need defensive backs, which can play really whatever. You need central midfielders playing a variety of roles, and then you need strikers of multiple varieties. It's not hard to find that. Oh, putting a free kick. They probably not going to even get it off. Most importantly, I've also learned that low down here in the lower leagues, defensive football is always better than offensive football. For whatever reason, if we ever go offensive, it just turns into a scoring war, and I'm never seemingly able to win these. So yes, we are now 7 points clear at the top of the league, 46 goal difference compared to the next highest of 26. Even the penalty, we've been very, very strong over the time. Smith is set for a pay raise because he's made 30 league appearances. Or he can get an extra 25 pounds a week. How we were able to get him that cheap, I do not know, but he is on a long-term big boy contract. Very, very nice. That being said, jump forward a little bit in time. Get ready for the game against Slough. Yes, well, home against Slough. Okay, and we're back. Similar looking team, the last game. However, we got a fantastic new signing. Bobby Amwa, who is a 22-year-old, previously of Burton and in and around a few other places, previously of Leeds, a youngster from there. He is a incredible signing. Can play out on the wing, can play in central midfield as well. I'm going to make sure he's training in midfield. He is. But let's make him a advanced playmaker on attack. The main reason why I brought him in, he has 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, decent for the league above, and great ability to improve. Also on a long-term deal ending in 2025. We have him for at least 2 years. He does swap in for more Billingham, who did actually have a good connection. They play well together in their roles. However, I do want to bring in the new guy who's slightly better, and we're going to be using long-term. You'll also see some new connections coming up front, which I am very happy to see. Go ahead and submit this team. 2 squad numbers will be given. 2. Perfect. Squad numbers look great. So that is someone who's going to be in our midfield for the foreseeable future. Let's see. Win, don't end the streak. Get the defenders pumped up a little bit. Go. Currently on a 4-game win streak. Very well clear at the top of the league. 7 points, same last time. If we win this game, I'm hoping we can extend it even further, though with how the other teams around us have been playing, they usually win their games, so it's not hugely likely. Uh, just, the man can't seem to get the ball under control. Ball's going back and forth. Welcome to non-league football. Anwa Sante, who's not able to earn the finish. Amwa. It's an awkward name for my mouth to pronounce. But to that goalie's name, there's way too many hard consonants to be a real name. He must be making that one up. Uh, this man outpaces defender is not particularly. Send it to Alucard. Ends with Sante. They're trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. The answer is fiddle around for Jackson. Back to Isaac. We're going to send it over to his left wing for Moore. Now Smith, Ross. Oh my goodness. If you just hit a little bit harder, that would have gone in for a goal. We are comfortable favorites. Slough are more than likely getting relegated. They'll take every single point they can get. Oh my goodness. Header into a Jeffers goal. This streakiness continues. I do need to look and try and figure out if I want to offer that man a contract if we go up. Oh wait, no, he's on a 2-year deal. Never mind, I don't have to worry about that. I might want to start looking into lowering his... Oh, it's offside. That's not offside. Whatever, we're still 1-0 up. Oh, no, that was the goal that brought us up. Whatever. Doing a very good job dominating possession. This Slough have had 2 shots. Barely any possibility. Happy with how we've dominated possession. Don't want to say they're doing a great job because they're not a perfect job. Use more scoring. Like at least 2 goals just to confirm this. Isaac now to Richardson. Bounces around the box a little bit. No one's able to apply the finish, so they do a good job of clearing it out of there. We're still 7 points clear. Oxford City seems to have gone ahead in their game. Let's go ahead and make sure we follow them. Just so we are aware of what's going on. Look at some substitutions. Jackson subbed out. That I can do. Actually, I might not be able to do that because I sold the guy who was on the bench for so I could bring in the new guy. Oh, that sounds like something I would do. Well, bring in Croker. Bring in another new boy, Daniel Ngama. High potential. 2-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. He's cheap. We brought him in because we were selling off our other people who were getting pissy because they played that big a deal. And stay over there. Actually, more. Swap those two. Swap him off. Be a fullback on support, I guess. And you a wingback on attack. Our defense just got very bad. So we can stay out and keep a victory here. Clean. Smith. The Clean did play a lot for us early in the save. Much earlier in the season before he found better rotational, and then he kind of fell out of favor, mostly because of his injury, memory serves. But Kamwa is looking very strong. I'll get that name. I'll work on it. Very short game. I mean, a win is a win. Excellent job. Well done. Keeps us clear 7 points. Apparently, park the bus is something we've earned achieved. 5 consecutive matches without conceding a goal. That makes sense. Been a very, very good side. So that being said, Chippenham and Braintree, I believe, are two, yeah, those are 2 people that are trying to compete with us because you don't have a match against Oxford City remaining. So this might be something we're looking at. We may end up going further down. I'll probably just jump down until I get automatic promotion. We're contesting for those final few points, and then we'll simply play those matches and see what happens. Hopefully, we don't drop into the playoff with how dominant we've been. With that being said, Thank you very much for watching. See you all next time.
Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.